It's Friday, June 12, 2026. Anthropic confirmed this week that Mythos-class capabilities are coming to all customers, and they said it could happen within weeks. At the same time, attackers this morning are actively exploiting a zero-day in one of the most widely used AI development platforms on the internet. The post-Mythos era has a name now, and it arrived faster than most organizations were ready for. This is Signal Zero. This is the headline that changes everything. Anthropic stated this week that it expects to bring Mythos-class models to all its customers in the coming weeks. That is not a roadmap item. That is an imminent release announcement from the company that has spent 2 months warning the world that this model is too dangerous to release without safeguards. The implications are significant. Anthropic itself acknowledged that within 6 to 12 months, many other AI companies will have Mythos-class models, and they could release them without safeguards that prevent misuse. In that world, cyber attacks could occur much more often, and in much more unpredictable forms. A public Mythos means every red team, every penetration tester, and eventually every sophisticated threat actor gets access to a model that found over 10,000 critical vulnerabilities in 2 months of controlled use. The defensive window that Project Glasswing was designed to create is closing fast. This story broke this morning, and it is a direct preview of what a post-Mythos world looks like. On June 8th, Vulnercheck added CVE 202-65027 to its known exploited vulnerabilities list after its sensors. Detected first time in the wild exploitation of a high-severity path traversal flaw in Langflow, a widely used open-source platform for building AI applications. Approximately 7,000 Langflow instances are publicly exposed on the internet, with the heaviest concentration in North America. The attack pattern follows a broader series of Langflow exploits this year, including one vulnerability that was weaponized by the Iranian state-sponsored group Muddy Water. This matters beyond Langflow itself. Vulnercheck noted the activity underscores a growing trend of attackers targeting the infrastructure and tooling that organizations use to build and deploy AI applications. It is no longer just your production systems that are targets, it is the pipelines and platforms your teams use to build AI. If you are running Langflow in a public-facing environment, take it offline today. A Cloud Security Alliance report published this week surveyed more than 900 cybersecurity leaders and found that 82% of organizations lack effective runtime visibility into their applications. Meaning, most companies cannot see what is happening inside their own systems once software is in production. The report describes the current moment as the post-Mythos era, a period where vulnerabilities are abating the pre-production phase and the real challenge begins once applications are live. Finding vulnerabilities faster means nothing if the remediation infrastructure is not there to act on what gets found. That gap between discovery speed and patch speed is the defining problem of 2026. 3 stories. 1 week, 1 clear direction. Mythos is going public. AI development infrastructure is actively under attack, and 82% of organizations cannot see inside their own running systems. The defenders who survive this transition will be the ones who close that visibility gap before the model drops. Subscribe and drop your questions in the comments. Stay sharp.